In the past, we've looked at various ways of manufacturing a product. We've looked at various ways of trying to make the product effectively and economically. We now have to look a little bit deeper at some more, if you will, advanced techniques. We've got to be able to ask ourselves the question, can we achieve the same results more effectively and therefore at a lower cost? And the answer has to be yes. So the first thing we want to look at is a thing called value analysis. And value analysis in manufacturing is the analysis to determine the most economical method of manufacturing. So we talked about lean manufacturing, we talked about made to stock and all the other alternatives. Now we're looking at how do we determine more precisely what it is that we need to do. Okay. This comes in 3 stages. Stage 1 is to define the function of the product. One definition of that might be to define a precise definition of what the product must do to perform its job correctly. That's not a bad definition, really. Next, we've got the collection of data. We've got data such as technical specifications, marketing information, a breakdown of costs, which is important, the technology available to the company to make the product, the required quality of the product, and maybe the detail of control procedures. All these have to be taken into consideration. There might be other factors and other data that's needed to be collected. And some of this data we've got to look at in later classes, in later lessons. Eventually, when we have all this information, we can evaluate it. And the evaluation may bring up several suggestions on maybe how to manufacture it. Once we've got these suggestions, we then need to analyse them in more detail and make the decisions. Okay. Your task. I want you to produce some of your own notes. You can use the internet and the blackboard. You will find all the answers on either one or the other. And I want you to produce your notes on the 3 stages. So stage 1, defining the function of the product. Stage 2, the collection of the data. And stage 3, the evaluation. Once you've done that, if you print your notes out and bring them into the next class, and I'll go through them with you. The next class, I'll concentrate more on the breakdown of each of these definitions, and then we'll be moving on to work study.